What's up my loves, my name is Paige, this is Paige with Paige, and today we're going to be doing my anticipated releases for August, September and October. Strap yourselves in, I've got 25 books that I want to be talking about over these 3 months. I am not going to give synopsises, one, because I never do, but two, we would be here for a month of Sundays. So, are you ready? Get a pen and paper, jot these down, and just bask in the gloriness that I know that these are. With release dates, they are subject to change. This was when I was researching this, the dates that they had, so they could be wrong, they could be for different countries. It's just what I got, so this is what we're going with. So the first three all come out on August 3rd. The first being All's Well by Mona Awad. So I have been curious about picking up Bunny, which they also have written, and I just never got around to it. But All's Well strikes me as a sort of Shakespearean, chaotic academia set book, and I'm just here for it. So I don't really know too much else, but I'm very, very keen. Alright, the next is The Reading List by Sarah Nisha Adams, and what this says is an unforgettable and heartwarming debut about how a chance encounter with a list of library books helps forge an unlikely friendship between two very different people in a London suburb. Like, yes, that's all I need to know. Give me a book about books that people are forming connections over, and I'm right fucking here for it. The next is A Lesson in Vengeance by Victoria Lee, and honestly, dark, twisted, atmospheric thriller, sign me the fuck up. Set at a boarding school and including witchcraft. Oh, and sapphic. Yes, like instantly. That's all I need. Here now, please. Thank you. The next one's a bit of a funny one, and it comes out on the 10th of August, and that is Mark to the Wicked by Georgia Bowers. I don't really know much about it. I just think that it just seems really interesting. The cover is absolutely amazing. So yeah, I've really no idea. Creepy YA. I'm really going for the creepy. Not sure why that's the case, but yeah. The next one is Sometimes I Trip on How Happy We Could Be by Nicole Perkins. So this is the memoir of Nicole Perkins, and it says that it takes readers on a rollicking trip through the last 20 years of music, media and internet from the perspective of one southern black woman. She explores her experience with mental illness and how the TV series Frasier served as a crutch, and like all these different things, and I'm so fascinated by it, so I can't wait for this to come out. It is coming out on the 17th, as well as two others. Again, not really sure on what these are. I just want to go in a little bit blind for these, and the first is Me Moth by Amber McBride. I think that's how we're doing it. Again, cover stunning. I think it's going to be fascinating, and I don't really want to know much about it. The next is Wildwood Whispers by Willa Reese. This just seems really interesting, and again, just want to go in blind, so that's what we're doing. The next for August comes out on the 24th, and that is The Women of Troy by Pat Barker. Pat Barker wrote The Silence of Girls, which is a look, I can't remember off the top of my head, but exploring one aspect of Greek mythology, the Trojan War, and the impact of females and how they were silenced. So The Women of Troy, I think, is following down a really similar route. I really enjoyed her writing style, and I just want to pick it up. The next two are coming out on the 31st, and that is Forest Born by Elaine Audrey Becker, and again, I know nothing, I'm just keen. As well as Poison for Breakfast by Lemony Snicket. So obviously Lemony Snicket, author of Series of Unfortunate Events, so I'm curious. I have no idea what this is about, but I'm gonna pick it up. Again, for September, I have zero knowledge on what these are. I just know that I want them. So starting on the 7th, we have two books. The first being No Gods, No Monsters by Cadwell Turnbull. Then the next is Beautiful World, Where Are You by Sally Rooney, which I'm keen for. I love Normal People. I haven't read Conversations with Friends, but I'm definitely really interested in picking that up ASAP. Then on the 14th we have another two. The first is being Defy the Night by Bridget Kemmerer. Bridget Kemmerer wrote one of my favorite books, Letters to the Lost, and I haven't read the Cursebreaker trilogy, but I want to pick up this next series of hers. And the other is The Corpse Queen by Heather Herman. This just sounds fascinating, so yeah. The next three are coming out on the 28th of September. The first being Light from Uncommon by Rika Aoki. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong. The second being Summer Suns by Lee Mandello. And the third being Beasts of Prey by Ayana Gray. Beast of Prey has been getting some hype behind it on Instagram, so I'm really curious to see how it actually comes to fruition. And the final one for September is Pages & Co. Book 4, The Book Smugglers by Anna James. This is following one of the characters that we meet in the Pages & Co. series, and I'm really interested in continuing on with this series, even though it's going in a different protagonist. I'm still like, cool. So the next 5 are coming out on the 5th of October, like the first is being The Book of Magic by Alice Hoffman. I know this is in the Practical Magic series and I just adore these books and characters, so I need to read one that I still have, so I need to get on that, but I'm super excited to pick this one up. The next is We Are Not Like Them by Christine Pride and Joe Piazza. I think this is going to be a really fascinating look at relationships between it's told in alternating perspectives between one black woman and one white woman and their experiences and how their friendship interacts throughout their life, and yeah, I think it's going to be a really interesting read. The next is Little Thieves by Margaret Owen, and this is a Goose Girl retelling. I really don't know too much about it, but you know I love my fairy tale retellings, and also that cover is fucking stunning, like most of these. So yeah, I'm very eager to pick this up. I think it's going to be very dark and I'm here for it. The next is A Spindle Splintered by Alex E. Harrow. And I think this is another sapphic retelling of Sleeping Beauty, which, like, fucking Malice, yes? How am I? Yes! Sign me the fuck up. I am keen. I think I haven't read the $10,000 of January or Once and Future Witches, but I feel like Alex E. Harrow's writing is going to be really right up my street, and I am keen to get my hands on this, like, yes. And the last one coming out on the 5th of October is Payback's a Witch by Lana Harper. So really, just the title captured my attention. I have no idea what it's about, and I'm okay with that because Payback's a witch. The next 2, and my final 2, are coming out on the 19th of October, and the first is Well Matched by Jen DeLuca. This is the third in the Well Met series. Still haven't read the second one, eagerly anticipating the third though, because there's a guy wearing a kilt. So yeah, that's all I got for you. It's the third. I really enjoyed Well Met. I think I'm going to enjoy the second one, and then I can be even more excited for the third. And finally, the last book is That Dark Infinity by Kate Pentecost. Again, I got nothing for you, but it's a fucking stunning cover. So yeah, can we tell my anticipated releases are just books with pretty covers that have some sounding resemblance to my reading taste? Yes, that's fine. So I'm so sorry that I don't do synopsises. I hope you found something interesting. Let me know in the comments what's one of your most anticipated releases for August, September, or October, or any and all of the above. And if you like this video, feel free to give a big thumbs up, and if you'd like to see more of this mess, feel free to subscribe, and I'll hopefully see you in my next video. Bye!